Okay, fantastic. Well, I was just going to say, what would the next steps be then for sort of companies, organisations that are thinking of VR to kind of take? What would be the next going forward?
I mean, it's really important for companies as they consider any new technology to think, well, how do I prove the value of this to the business? You know, how do I show that this actually is doing all the things that I claim it does, better retention, you know, reduction in costs, whatever. So the way that a lot of organizations move into this kind of, when they're looking at new technologies, is to run a proof of concept. So trying to do something that is, you know, the minimum viable product. So save your budget for when it's successful and you want to roll it out. Just do what is needed to do in order to either, you know, get the okay from, you know, senior stakeholders, or to, you know, get employees on board. So give them a demo of it so they feel it's good. So, you know, the way for organizations to look at it is to run a proof of concept, not spend a great deal of money on that just because you want to get to a point where you're showing the value for it. And then once you get to that point, you know, and you get the buy-in, you then move into a pilot where you can actually start getting some proper data back for it. So maybe you try it in 10 locations, or, you know, you send it out to 100 employees, and then you actually start measuring what's coming back. And then if that is ticking the right boxes from a sort of KPI perspective, you then look at a full rollout. So, you know, it's kind of, much as with any sort of new initiative, you know, it makes sense to dip a toe into the water, you know, see if it's the right temperature. If it's right temperature, then, you know, start getting ready to actually sort of dive in. So, you know, that's a good way to approach new technology without sort of exposing yourself to a lot of risk or committing to a lot of budget. And that's how we tend to work with, you know, a lot of our customers have started POC and then move into sort of bigger pilots and rollouts.